Hello, bachcho. Let's see the question. So the question says, which one of the following is not a constituent of the cell membrane? So हमें इन चार ऑप्शन में से वो ऑप्शन ढूंढना है जो सेल मेम्ब्रेन का एक पार्ट नहीं है. Now the key concept in this question is to understand the structure of the cell membrane. Now, the cell membrane is the layer surrounding the cytoplasm of a particular cell. That is the outermost layer in case of animal cells, but it is surrounded by a cell wall in case of plant cells. Now, the most important constituent of the plasma membrane or the cell membrane is the phospholipid bilayer. So the phospholipid bilayer is the one that contributes to the semi-permeable nature of the cell membrane. That is, it allows only certain molecules to pass through the cell membrane into the cytoplasm. Now this phospholipid bilayer has two regions. So the first one is a polar head, which is hydrophilic and is composed of phosphate groups attached to the glycerol molecules. The second part of the phospholipid bilayer is the non-polar tail, and this is composed of lipids. Now these lipids are two chains of fatty acids which are attached to the glycerol molecule. Now the phosphate molecule and the lipid molecule together form the phospholipid, and two layers of phospholipid form the bilayer. So the phospholipid bilayer is an important constituent of the cell membrane, which forms the actual structure of the cell membrane. So this will not be our answer because it is present in the cell membrane. Now, the second option is cholesterol. Now we can see that cholesterol is also an essential part of the cell membrane. So cholesterol is the constituent that contributes to the fluidity of the cell membrane or the flexibility of the cell membrane. So greater the number of cholesterol molecules, more fluid the plasma membrane will be. Now, since cholesterol is an important constituent of cell membrane and it is present in the cell membrane, therefore option 2 will also not be our answer. Now, the third option is glycolipids. So these are glycolipids, and glycolipids are cell surface recognition molecules. So the glycolipids attached to the cell membrane helps in recognition of cells and differentiation of self cells from the foreign cells. So glycolipids are used for recognition of cells. So glycolipids is also present in the cell membrane, and therefore again this will also not be our answer. Now other proteins which are present in the cell membrane include the channel proteins, the carrier proteins, the integral proteins, the peripheral proteins, and the glycoproteins. But we can see that proline is absent in the plasma membrane. Therefore, our answer will be proline. So, our final answer is option 4. That is, proline is absent in the cell membrane and is not a constituent of the cell membrane. So, I hope you understood it well. Best of luck.